This is True Repertory Theater. This is some of our resident actors that you see in the room right now. And we are currently in rehearsal for a June production of a comedy called Amateurs. I started acting when I was about 13 years old. And I grew up in Pembroke, which is the next town over. And something that they actually still have in August every year is a Pembroke Arts Festival. And there was a theater company called the Kickapoo Medicine Show that unfortunately is no longer in existence. But I went and I auditioned for them they were doing a show called The Prince's Dilemma for this arts festival. And that's where everything started, and I really haven't stopped since then.
And does it can change that quickly.
The group itself has been around since 2001, and it started as an outdoor touring Shakespeare company at Fort Revere in Hull. And we've kind of evolved over the years. Ultimately, we wanted to take up residency on the South Shore in a permanent space. We've taken up residency here in Kingston, and we are currently in the Sampson Hall of the Beal House where all of our shows happen.
About the story that he's telling.
Our aesthetic is a little bit less conventional. When an audience member comes into our space, they'll be like, why aren't they using the stage? This room has a kitchen. There's so many references to kitchen in this script. So we've already got that built-in environment, so why try to recreate it? So we're doing something a little bit different and putting it all in one corner of the room. It challenges the actors in a different way.
Everybody that I know that has come to see the shows has really enjoyed that aspect of it. It's like you're really in the action. You're right there and not back with the actors up on the stage.
Every detail. Good. Can we come back for a second and try something?
I love being a very different character. It just gives you a chance to kind of get out of your everyday life and you really kind of soak up that character and become something completely different. And I mean, no matter what the character is, you always have to not be yourself. And I find that to be really kind of fun and challenging.
The silver.
This particular show, Amateurs, what really attracted me to it is that I think at a first read it looks very much like a very light comedy. But there's actually a lot of pathos to it. The show is really very much centered around the relationships. And what's really interesting and makes these characters complex and three-dimensional is that there's so much insecurity to each of these characters in terms of what's going on with their lives. There's so much longing, and there's also a sense of them sort of running from something. Not only is it something that I've never heard of being done on the South Shore or in Massachusetts, but I don't know that it's really ever been done in this area. And that's one of the other things that True Rep really likes to promote, is shows that haven't been done before and challenge our audiences to really get out there and see something that they haven't seen before.
I'll be right back. Make yourself at home.
I think that in terms of what we're certainly going to make happen over the next couple of years is consistency of these seasons. We're also looking at educational theater for children, teenagers, adults. We currently have a show that when we moved into this space, we did as a fundraiser, and we're looking to tour that and possibly do fundraising events with other theater companies, or looking for businesses that are looking for entertainment for some type of event that they're doing, and things along that line. And we also have something called Project 719, which is a community outreach. So our theater is definitely about more than just our 4-show season. We have a lot of other things in the works that we're trying to get going.
Figure out what that is, because I think there's a great opportunity